Hi guys, today I thought I would show an amazing Minecraft command creation I have made. From the past, years I've been, playing, this game. I've always wanted to make a Tardis, and the only way, we could make it in, 1.6 is we'd have to, just have command blocks that teleport us automatically outside to, several different Tardises. Or, we had to, or we had to, in the most recent, 1.8, or, stuff like that. The only way I knew how to do it was make either several different Tardises, several different inside rooms that had different command blocks. It was just too much hassle. So I actually made a Tardis that you don't have to make several different rooms. Well, you could make several different Tardis rooms if you wanted to, but I would not suggest it. But this way is more easier, at least in my opinion. Just a second, let me turn hostile creatures off. It's kind of getting annoying. Okay, so let me show you the concept of the Tardis I've made here. So we go outside. I've kind of took this Tardis idea from another channel, but I'll put their channel in the description. They thought of this brilliantly. I probably would have never thought of it. But, yeah, it was just in a more simpler, easier way. So let's, show the bigger on the inside thing. So, this is the Tardis inside. It's basically an armor stand that, when you go into the Tardis, you get teleported to this Tardis inside. So, if you wanted to, make, a randomizer, if you're making, a custom map, and you wanted to make a randomizer, you could, have, a little handbook or something, and, you could, basically have a randomizer that teleported it to a random Tardis thing, so that so you don't have to change the location, basically. So you can make several different Tardis rooms and stuff. So that is just, it's so, yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but I thought of this concept, the Tardis inside, myself, because I wanted to make a randomizer that would, that you could, if you're a Doctor Who fan, and you know how the TARDIS sometimes, regenerates, sort of like the Doctor, and, I don't know, but basically rebuilds itself. So you could basically simulate that with the TARDIS inside. So, when you walk outside, you get teleported to the invisible TARDIS armor stand. When you go out, you go in, you get teleported to the TARDIS inside, like I said. So then I'll show you the commands at the end of the video. So, then we have all these buttons on the console. This is basically the materialize button. It's completely useless. All it does is make us a sound. As close as I could do it to the TARDIS sound. I'll probably work on it later, but let me get an obsidian, go outside, place obsidian here, go inside. Okay, so there's all these buttons here. Then they have labels here. It says move short. Click that. Go outside. What? Oh, it just that was unloaded. See, the obsidian's here, and we're here. So basically, how that concept works is, you basically go inside, and the Tardis or whatever gets destroyed, and then it gets rebuilt when you go outside. So this Tardis entity, this armor stand, it gets teleported like wherever you tell the button to teleport it. Let's say it gets teleported here. You go out. The Tardis is already gone because you're inside the Tardis. Then when you go outside, you get teleported to the Tardis, and the Tardis is placed here. So basically, it's cloning the Tardis. Cloning the. It's like 9 in the morning. Sorry, can't really get a good. Oh, my brain. Okay. Basically, it just materializes around it. So yeah, it's pretty neat. And with this concept, with the cloning, that allows us customize the Tardis. So the only thing where, like, if I have this map for download, and the only thing you can't customize is the command blocks, because if you customize those, you might break the Tardis. So you only could really replace this block. So if you do that, and the places that clones it is between these two lapis blocks. So if I wanted to break all the corners on the Tardis, do that, and this is the front. Did that. Go outside the Tardis. Ta-da! It's been changed. So yeah, you can customize the Tardis a lot of different ways, and we have the randomize button, and this randomizes its location in a 100 block radius of the Tardis entity. So I press that. Have my little. Yeah. Okay, then we go outside the Tardis. Ta-da! Except we don't want to go too far away from the loaded chunks we just loaded, because if we do that, then the Tardis is going to be unloaded, so then it can't clone these blocks over there, and then you're just going to have a little named armor stand called Tardis, just in the middle of nowhere with nothing on it, with just no block stuff on it, so then you can't get back to your Tardis. So that might happen, so that's why, for this map, I made, yes, a Tardis handbook. So we have all these commands here. So we get Sonic. I haven't really added enchantments. It's just a blaze rod that does nothing. Then locate Tardis, which basically just teleports you back to your Tardis on the outside. Then we have materialize, and you might not know what that means. It basically teleports the Tardis around you. So now we're inside the Tardis. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I might add more stuff to the handbook. Pretty cool concept. I wouldn't be able to do this without the guys that I watched their video. Oh, sorry about that. My my thing kind of crashed, but not really. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this map without those guys. So I'll put their video in the description. Please leave a like on their video, and let's look at the next room in the Tardis. This lever does nothing. Just gonna point that out. So then we have all these other like commands in here. If you notice, you can only go like forward and stuff. You might want to go backwards. So I want to go like backwards short. I'm outside the. What in the world? Okay. Okay, I broke the Tardis. So that's what this button's for. There we go. Yeah, I broke the Tardis, so the backwards thing's still in progress. Sorry about that. I just noticed a mistake that I did in the commands. I'll fix that. So let's skip these right now. Then we have Tardis Handbook, which is what we have here. Let's say you don't have one, or you lost yours and you need it back. You press this to get another one. Same one. Yeah, it's basically the Tardis. Now it's time to show you the command side. Also, there's particles right here, just to make it look cool. Thought it could use some particles. So let's see the command part of this. I'll see you there. Okay, guys. Thought I'd show the outside first. So this is out. Oh, this command block does completely nothing. Okay. So basically, this is basically the outside commands. This is what puts the particles everywhere. If you want to use that, I'll show you the command here. So it's basically particle flame, 1 block above. Just put a 1 there. Means I think it's like 1 to the side, and then 10 blocks up, and then 3 to the side, and then I have no idea what this does. Then we have, I think that's like the strength of it or something, and then this is how many times it plays it, and then it's at A, so everybody. So everyone will be able to see that, I'm pretty sure. And then here we have the, basically the thing right here is what makes the Tardis sound. Probably more commands than it needs, but it's pretty much the way I could figure it out. So basically, where should we start? So this command is constantly running, and basically it keeps placing a block right here. So if I break that, and then it powers that one, it goes there. So oh my gosh, I can't think. Okay. Oh, I confuse myself with my own creations. Okay. Basically, place it there, turns on this, turns that torch off, which is placing a redstone. That turns off that which was powering this to place a redstone wire here. So then that's turned off. So since that one's turned off, these go off. That torch goes on, powers this command block, places an air block here. So then this thing is no longer working, which has 3 components to it. basically a place sound command, which is note bass at a radius of 10 blocks, so not everyone in the world hears it. So then we have that, and we have this one, play sound, note, hat. Yeah, and then we have the third one over here, play sound, note, harp. That, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is like I've been like wanting to make a Tardis a very long time, and we haven't been able to do it in Minecraft since like recently, I'm pretty sure. But usually you need like a plugin or a mod to make a Tardis, but with this one, it's no mods, no plugins, or anything required. And I'm pretty sure it's multiplayer compatible. So then we have the commands over here that basically start the Tardis, or if you lose the Tardis, if like it's unloaded or something, this command kills all the existing Tardis entities so that the Tardis doesn't get confused which one to teleport you to. So then, and then this one, at the same time it does that, it spawns in a new Tardis. Spawns in a new Tardis entity up here, basically at the start, up here. So then when you go out, you know, you go right there. And the reason we have diamond boots on it is so it's easier to locate where it is. Yeah, so then let's start. Where should we start next? Let's start with the moving commands. So here, basically, move short moves it 20 blocks. So we have TP, every entity, type armor stand, and the name Tardis, basically the Tardis that's up there. And it teleports it 20 blocks away. And the reason why it has 20 right here is because just in case it's on like a hill or something, it can in case like on a hill or something, it can teleport above the hill so that it doesn't really spawn in the ground or something, which I messed up with these. I just figured that out, even though I watched their video. For some reason I did minus the like, oh wait, no. This is the one that moves it. This is the height that it's at. So I accidentally just remembered that. So basically that command right here is for every single button right here. So this basically gets larger and larger. And for the randomizer, it is completely different from all the others. Basically, it's executing, it's finding an armor stand. It's trying to find an armor stand with the name Tardis from basically the command block trying to find it, and then it spreads players or armor stand from the Tardis's own location. So not this command block, because it would spawn it into the ground. So then this is the minimum radius, and this is the maximum radius. So wait, I just figured something out. Okay, so oh my gosh, so this would be much more better. So it's basically in a radius of 91. Sorry about that. My thing did it again. Okay. So then it spreads players from a type armor stand to, and its name is Tardis. So then it teleports the armor stand named Tardis in a random location of 91 blocks. So did we cover everything? No, we didn't cover the in and out part. So, not in and out burger. But, I have to look at this from outside. Okay. Need to break this. Okay. Okay. So these are the commands that you need to use for the going out of the TARDIS. So, yeah, oh, looks like I have friends online. Okay, Steven's online! So, I don't want you to see his identity. Okay, TP basically, teleports, wait. Okay, so it teleports everybody in a radius of 3 blocks to the entity Tardis. So that's what that does. Then we have this one, which is executing. It's trying to find a TARDIS, and then once it finds the TARDIS entity, it clones the little thing I made over there into, like, right behind the actual TARDIS. So then hello, Mr. Zombie. And also, I think I might leave a download link in the description for this texture pack, because the TARDIS looks better in this texture pack. Just in my opinion, but it executes every entity it tests for an armor stand named TARDIS, and then it does the particle command, a huge explosion. Probably because, you know, they don't want you seeing the TARDIS, like, being built or whatever. So, we don't need to go outside to see the going in part, because we got it right here. So, basically, okay, start on this side. It tests for a player within 2 blocks, and it teleports them to an armor stand that's named TARDIS inside. This is part of my concept. They used coordinates, which this way is much better. If you're on, like, a server, you could have, like, TARDIS Mallard Sam, or TARDIS, you know, for, like, different people, if different people wanted TARDISes. I don't know how you would have, like, a generator for that, but not gonna go into that. So when you go inside the TARDIS, it tests for an armor stand that's named TARDIS, and then it fills the area where the TARDIS is with air. Okay, so then when you go inside, it does a particle command around the TARDIS, so that they don't. So it looks like you've, like, disappeared if someone's looking out on the other side. So, yeah, that is this TARDIS concept. If you like this TARDIS, and if you like my concept, well, the other guy's concept, and some of my concept, please leave a like down below, and if you have suggestions for the TARDIS, please comment down below. I need suggestions. Suggestions are the best. And, yeah. Thank you for watching this video. See ya.